Welcome, anime lately fans. How you guys doing? LegendDVash as always.
SamTheMangaMan.
And we're here to live react and review One Piece Chapter 959 Samurai. And I love the card page because gangs people know how to travel fast. It says gangs beige, all my family, volume 9, inside country is just Rosa. They're just Rosa already.
I thought that was actually Whole Cake Island because it looks like a piece of cake to me, you know.
Oh nah, that's the that's a tower. No, that's a flower hill. Remember?
I think it is a flower hill, but it was like shaped as a cake for some reason to me. So
true, because the layers of all the destruction they did back in Dressrosa.
Yeah.
But Gang Beige came to travel fast, so they're back into the new world. Because remember, not Punk Hazard. Thriller Bark was not in the new world, so they went from the old world to the new world.
Yeah, I remember that, and they're looking for the sister, and I mean, as long as Doflamingo is no longer there anymore, I guess
He's captured by the government. Remember, Sam?
Exactly. I mean, hey, you've done worse. Beige is not afraid of the government, so you know what? Let's move on to the One Piece. We know what happens.
959, so let's get straight to it, guys. Comment your thoughts about the chapter. What do you guys think about it? Join the Discord server as well. Like the video as well if you like what we did. It's a gladly appreciate. Thank you very much. If you also like anime lately, subscribe. Thank you very much. Other than that, let's get straight to the first page. Oh, another flashback, it seems. This puts our total main power 2 days before the battle at about 4,200. Well done, everyone. Use your remaining time to travel and prepare. Let us meet at the promised port. You got it. All right, folks. Let's finish up enough ships to carry 5,000 men. You bet. Can you move all these ships to the port in time? We're on top of it, boss. Fransuke. Good. Itachi Port Ikuri. We're going to go meet up with our friends at Amigasa Village now, so we can leave on the big day. Thanks for all the help. You guys are incredible shipwrights. Don't mention it. Now let's wind up and sock the Animal Kingdom pirates in the mouth. Yeah, all around Wano. Ocho and the others should be holding the katanas from the Ringo. We're preparing with whatever armor we've got already. We've got plenty of these weapons for export that we could use, assuming we can figure them out.
We don't want people gathering too early, or it might draw attention. On the morning of the big day, the Shogun's procession will go from the capital to the harbor. Flowers capital to harbor port. Once they've left for Onigashima, the fire festival begins in the capital. No one will pay any attention to us then. The best timing would be to meet at the second hour of the bird just before sunset. But the Shogun still has his official left behind on the mainland. Be cautious all the way to the end. Don't let them report about us to Onigashima. Yeah! Amigasa, Village Curie. And we can still use all this stuff. Of course. What an awesome helmet. I want to shop this to Usopp. Show this to Usopp, I'm sorry. We'll be samurai warriors. Yo ho ho.
Oh.
Kaido, if he tries to stop me, I'll slice him in two. I cannot imagine losing now. Bro, that's a dope samurai suit.
It does. And Brook looks amazing. Yo, Brook looks like a kingpin right there. He looks like a shogun with all armor. Like he's about to slice a whole king. And Chopper looks amazing too.
Cho, bro, you guys look so cool. You're so cute. You look like horned beetles. Why don't you put on some of that stuff too? Nah, it'll only slow me down. Yeah, that's why your bounty is lower. Enma, whoa, watch it. Don't make me and you. What do you two think you're doing? Wow, okay. Zoro got angry and cut off another piece of the mountain.
Wow, damn. That Enma power. Jesus. Orochi said it's winter at the entrance to Onigashima. So it's cold. What do you mean entrance? The seasons are sharply different all over Wano, but we can handle the cold thanks to our codes. The climate is less of concern to us than the weather. The big day should be a full moon. It will be useless if it's hidden by clouds. Oh, that's very true. Damn, they cannot go full mink tribe. That's true. If all the minks transform like carrot, they will be a huge battle force. Turning Sulong depends. Thank you. I forgot about it. Turning Sulong depends on the luck of the moment. What's more important is just that the cat, viper, and the guardians arrive here in time. Big Mom's already here, but Jinbe isn't yet. Even though he was the one who helped us escape from her. Allow me to hold down the end of the line. Don't forget, Jinbei, your captain is me now. We'll be waiting in Wano, so you'll be better show up. He made up his mind. He joined our crew. Yeah, we will be happy to have him. There's still time, though. I'm sure he will come if he's alive. Yes, he's alive. He will come.
Ibisu town, outside of the flower capital. Ushimitsu, Kozo came by, but I haven't heard of any thieves in the capital. Still, where's the gold? We can't take part in the fire festival tomorrow, but at least we can buy some water to drink. Okaburo Town Curry. We've burned down the Bandits Mountain. You must know something about this. Animal Kingdom pirate headliner Hodem. But they didn't come back to get vengeance on us. But the crops at the farm are still being stolen in high quantities. Well, do you? Nope, not a thing. They say the samurais are preparing for a big raid. Could that be what's behind all of this? In that case, we can't have them figuring it out. What should we do? What are you whispering over there? I will show you. Just don't hurt anyone here. Otsuru, Kinoman's wife. Otsuru, show me so you know something. You see, if you follow me, it's a long trip. However, do they have so many people that you need a great amount of food for them all? Are you here in Wano somewhere, Kin? I was stunned when I saw Kuki Jojo. I'll handle this. I won't let them find you. Just bring us back to the Kozui days. Otsuru, please don't sacrifice yourself to cover for us. It's all right. Our dreams of stuffing ourselves full before we die has been fulfilled. What? Oh, yeah.
The night before the battle. There it is. I see, all right. Then do as you are ordered. Oh, they found the Sunny. Well, all right. Curry Beach. If you want it done, that's easy enough. Oh, they destroy the mountain of Sunny. Just do as I say. Bombs away. Next, bridge between Kubi and Oden. Are you sure this bridge is vital to the area? Shut up. Next, when this is over, we will rebuild it. Bridge between Ringo and Hakuma. Look, the great bridge that connects the regions. Why is it happening now? We can't cross to the other bank. Next, Itachi, Port, Kuri. None of these ships can sail now. Very good.
I still have not seen a samurai for myself, but we were to believe that they flew here from 20 years in the past. From the burning castle, hard to believe without seeing their heads in prison. Hard to believe even with seeing them, I imagine. Bridge between Kuri and Udan. Boom! So it's hard enough to get my vessels to believe the story, and then you idiot Yashiro had to go and make it worse. It was just a little prank. He made it out to be a joke, but the intel is solid. Consider my words to be nonsense. At your own peril, I have the power to act upon them. If I cut off all the routes to Takage Port, what will you do then? 4,000 men? Very impressive, but not one of them will arrive there. Hear me, Azaki Ghosts. Akazakiya. Fuck us. You will taste the despair of being utterly alone in the world. You will not even have the chance to attempt your revenge. Presently, Tokachi Port Udon.
Wow, that makes sense. Jeez. Wow. Stop this, all of you. There's nothing but suicide. Let's turn back for now to wait for another chance. But we let this opportunity pass. Next will not come for another year. We cannot stay in hiding any longer than this. Our control over Oda will be revealed momentarily. Kaido will send his entire army to hunt down all the rebels. There's only so much food that we can steal. Surely you heard about what happened before we left Kuri. The people of Okaburo Town, believing in our plan to go into battle, took responsibility for our crimes. The village was burned to the ground. My wife was among them. Let us do this, Lord Momonosuke. Would you command us to flee and now further shame? But what happens to me? We want you to live, my liege. Finally, here it ends. You cannot do this to me. Your Lord Father started all alone on store. Your father started out alone too. If we hadn't come across Lord Oden, we would have never been proper samurai. We were all untested youth.
Which is why, to the very last moment, we wish to be Lord Oden's samurai. Listen up, people. Our centuries of isolation are deeply tied to the Kazuki clan existence, but eventually the time will come. The world will begin to shift, and before it does, you must open Wano's borders. 41 years ago in the flower capital. Hide your daughters, hide your wives, close up your shops. And in the capital, one man was the talk of the town. Hide your livestock. Hurry, he's coming. Kazuki Oden has returned. He must have failed at sailing off again. Why don't you die already? feels like I've been crushed to death. It's too cramped.
Wow.
Next chapter hits October 27th.
Well, guys, at the end of the live reaction of chapter 959, now let's get to a review. Like Sam said at the end of the last 2 pages, it said 39 years ago in the flower capital. But if you look up to Twitter, Oda staff said that he made a mistake and he meant to write 41 years instead of 39. So 41 years correctly. So that's why Sam did not say 39, because what we saw from the correction of that. So that's why I wanted to put that out there. But this makes sense of why last chapter 958 we didn't have nobody at the port. It's because this dude dead ass blew every way possible for them to get there.
Yeah, but Orochi destroyed all the bridges connecting to that one island so that no one's able to come across or sail across. They even destroyed, they found the Sunny ship and literally destroyed all, they couldn't destroy the ship, but they destroyed the rocks and the mountains and stuff, so they blocked the entrance.
Most likely the Sunny is not destroyed, but most likely what happened is that the Sunny got damaged enough to, the rocks to fall and not have it come out. Who knows if the Sunny actually got really damaged? We don't know. But then, like Sam said, we get the bridges destroyed, the ports, any way possible to actually come to the port to meet them and start the festival before they get there to start the war. And that sucks. Feel bad for them. They really got the whole mission compromised, and I wonder if they have a backup or plan B, or they already saw this coming. So
and we know that this is all this flashback is all 2 days ago. It's not from yesterday of what happened last night or what was going on. Technically, everybody was getting ready, getting the food supplies and everything in stock. Technically, Luffy and the crew are still technically waiting for Jinbei to come back. Because we know Big Mom is here in Wano, but where's Jinbei? Because that's the real question. Is people are predicting that he's dead, or he's been captured again. We don't know if he's coming back. There's still a mystery of what's going to happen. And even though they have 4,200 men, Frankie just have a ship ready for 5,000, because we don't ever know. Maybe Jinbei can come with his crew and shipmates, and maybe they come and add it on to the army into the war.
We don't know, and I'm happy that Luffy still haven't forgotten about it, and I love the way Luffy still stares at the sea with his whole armor. Yo, if Luffy goes in like that to the battle, I want that to happen because he looks amazing with it. Brook has to go like that too. It looks amazing. I want some of the action, and I love how the main tribe, Wanda and them, act like, hey, we hope we get the moon shining because the weather right now doesn't look beautiful, and we want to go Sulong because if we go Sulong, we have a better chance to go for battle and a better chance to give them to what they get and deserve.
Of course.
So I love that.
But then right now it's all rain and storm, and there's there's no moon in sight yet. So apparently Sulong might not happen as well as they wanted to.
Yeah.
And then during that 2 days, we have Hodum coming back into Okaburo town, and even though Kiname Tsuru, Kinaman's wife, literally saying we'll try to buy time, we'll try to prolong as much as possible to continue the plan. But the consequences was that their entire island was destroyed and Kinaman was crushed. That's why he's I can't stop this now. I want my vengeance at this moment. My wife died in that village.
That's pretty interesting,
in my hometown.
though.
It's no, we're happening this now.
His wife thinks that he's here, but she don't know. It's not confirmed. And then he thinks that the wife is dead. So I can't wait for, hopefully they have some type of reconnection in the future. By the time the war ends, by the time this arc ends, hopefully they have some type of reconnection. Because I feel bad that he hasn't had the chance to actually see his wife, actually go eye to eye and hug each other, stuff like that. So I feel bad. Hopefully they get the opportunity because that really is something that I hope to happen.
So pretty much we don't know who is Orochi's spy, but he does know that intel was solid, and that's what brought him to destroy all the bridges connecting to that one small island. And apparently we still don't know who his spy is. People are hoping it's not Law. People are kind of hoping it's just someone we don't care about or anybody at all. And apparently it got them in a threshold where they're stuck at the moment.
Yeah,
we don't know if Luffy's gonna come back behind them yo, let's get this going, because next chapter, in the next couple more chapters, is gonna be Oden's flashback story.
Yeah,
Technically, we're having all the flashbacks right now before we have the main story starts.
which it makes sense. And me, I don't mind. I'm curious to know what's gonna happen with this flashback 41 years ago in the Flower Capital. So we're gonna get what's funny, we're like getting a flashback within a flashback. So like a flashback happened, present again, and then flashback, and then now back to 41 years ago. So this is pretty interesting. Oda's really given us a lot of backstory to know what's happened, and Oden is coming back. So this is after he did his last travel with Goldie Roger. So I'm curious to know what's gonna happen with Oden being back at his place, at his Wano. So I'm curious to know what's gonna happen.
I think this was before he became the shogun of the place. This is where like the entire Wano country is all full of bandits and warriors and all that stuff like that. This is where I think the flashback is how Oden became the shogun, like a true shogun, and how he met up with Kinemon and all his other samurais and how they all became.
Oh yeah, I think you're right, because if I'm correct, Goldie Roger, I want to say Goku said that was 37 years ago, if I'm correct, right?
Yeah.
So yeah,
And
I think you're correct.
This is like pretty much Kinemon said the same thing. He said like, we can't let this opportunity pass. Mononosuke, like, what am I supposed to do by myself? Like, you can't leave me alone like this. Like Mononosuke, your father has been alone since the beginning. He just suddenly just met up with us, and we decided to join him to be his proper samurais. You can be the same way as Oden did, because right now we want to die as samurais under Oden, and that's like the most respect you can have, like for your like from your master, from the shogun.
Oh yeah, but I got just to say. How about you, Sam?
I think that's all good. That's all I have right now.
All right, guys. So let us know what you guys thought about it in the comment section down below. Give us your thoughts about the chapter. What do you have for theories? Let us know if we made a mistake with any of the years correctly and everything. Give us your thoughts. Give us your feedback down in the comment section down below. Join the Discord server as well. Like the video as well. And if you want more anime related content, subscribe. Other than that, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for giving us some support. Other than that, guys, see you next time on the next video of One Piece.
Peace.